We have a primetime AFC battle. Pittsburgh Steelers, LA Chargers. Well, don't get no better than this. Both teams trying to jock for position. 5-3-1 and 5-4. They muddling that line. But yeah, this should be some good gameplay. Hope everybody having a good weekend as usual. Holidays approaching. A lot of preparations going on, but hey, football doesn't stop. So we're also having on Turkey Day. Hey, guess what? Ben Roethlisberger is back from COVID-19 protocols. He is cleared. So he'll be in this action as well. Sunday Night Football. Let's go on and get into it. Me personally, Pittsburgh got to get on their stride. Their franchise has always been right there in the grime of things when it narrows down to close to the end of the season, going into the playoffs. So they just got to get that luster back. I would love to see it. But playing the Chargers at home, this would be a good test for them. Look at Herbert. You want to talk about an arm? We got two quarterbacks with rocket launcher arms here. Up and coming Justin Herbert. I like him though. I like him. He's going to be around for a long time. He's also going to be a guy with the bag when his time come up. Best to believe that. Goodymo Gaming, by the way. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Comment section is always open. I'm here to listen and respond. They located him pretty quick. Brings up a 2nd and 12. We'll go right back to it, same result. Yeah, Eckler, a guy you want to jump on early. He gets going. This whole offense moves differently. He's a heck of a running back.
This opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler.
Beautiful catch. So you know what? If I can't run it out of the backfield, I'm going to go out there and catch it. 2 yards shy, but a good pickup. All that did was give you some more punting room. But a nice catch indeed. In Pittsburgh, they had an overtime game. They just went down to a tie. I mean, 16-16 tie to the Detroit Lions. Well, they couldn't even win the second straight game. Those darn Chargers, man. Yeah, they didn't like that too much. Minnesota 27-20. So you know they're coming in this one pretty hungry. They would like to grab this one at home.
Had a big year in 2020, 33 touchdowns, just 10 interceptions, and led the Steelers to an 11-0 start. You have to think that he would love to end his career the way Peyton Manning and John Elway did, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy and heading off into the sunset.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 29, Roethlisberger.
Good route. It's a way to keep the chains moving.
Now we're in a first down pickup of 8.
But I'm not going to lie. If Big Ben has an opportunity to get to the Super Bowl again, I'll be one of his biggest fans. I just like Big Ben as just a quarterback. I mean, he's a guy you want coming down the stretch, leading your team for a win on a last drive. You know he's tough. You know, he just makes good plays. And he's been around. He's well experienced in those kind of situations, and you know what you're going to get with him. He will get that 1 or 2 extra yards instead of sliding. He's going to roll you over. You don't see Big Ben sliding too much. He probably the least quarterback that gets out of the pocket and decides to slide instead of take a hit. More than likely, he's going to run you over.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up a 3rd and short. Big down for both teams early in this first quarter. They elect to run and get stuffed. I don't think we'll do an early gamble on this one. 4th and 1, first quarter. Some teams might, but there's no need here. We're at 0-0. Punt the ball, play good solid defense to get it back.
On 4th down, the rookie Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the
Rockets and the Texans are still competing to see who can lose the most games. So that's a hard rat race right there. You know, I don't know who's going to get off the snide first.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves.
See what the Chargers got on this second offensive possession. They elected to run majority of that first possession. Let's see if they'll air it out a little bit. No, they want to set the tone. See, Pittsburgh knows. They just want to keep them kind of one-dimensional. They know if they slow down or stop Eckler, that's going to have Herbert airing it out. And, well, he can do. He's got an arm. If you want to sling it around, he can do that. But I think Pittsburgh rather rely on fighting that than getting a running game going. And then next thing you know, you're fighting two of the evils. Pass versus rush. That's when they're going to be very hard to handle.
The Steelers now in the It's hauled in by Jerry.
Look at this.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard.
Caught that like on a rub off.
15 yards on his first.
That at least gave him 6 or 7 more yards than he could have had.
Looking comfortable here in season number 2.
That's right, Tom. Tell him, cut. Just hit it that way.
For defending and trying to limit him.
Oh, you've asked a really difficult question there because you're right. Year one, he looked like a 5-7 year veteran.
After that, it's just strength on strength.
Get better. But with a guy who
Pull
loves
and
to
tug.
play ball and has such a great arm, throwing the long ball's got to be a blast for him. He wants to push the ball downfield. Doesn't mean he can't make all the other throws, but I want to take those away first and make him beat me.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I like the way these Chargers are approaching this game. I mean, they'll pass, but they're trying to set up this run.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offense.
They're on a pace of a balanced offensive attack.
300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert.
Oh, right off the mark.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have.
3rd and 5. He rushed that one.
He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert.
Quick toss.
Into the hands of Eckler. And
Say
he's
you
gonna
what?
Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looks like they're going to use him a lot in the passing game tonight for sure.
They pick up the first down, so now on defense, do you assign a man to him or try and cover him before he gets going?
Keenan Allen. It's a guy you don't want to get going either.
Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to
Yeah, this Steelers defense has got to get back to their old ways. And that's stingy defense.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert over the middle, complete. It's Williams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Wow.
It's Allen complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle.
Man, we were just speaking of.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up
You get him going. See what happens when you mix that run with that pass, get into your main guy. Problems can happen. And he's wide open.
When we go to practices, we see that after
I
practice.
mean, he's found that soft spot in that defense,
they know why they do it for these situations.
presented himself, and
And they build that trust.
Herbert put it right on him.
Find him in this type of a situation.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First carry now for Joshua Kelly. The
Oh, tell him what? Tell him what?
TJ Watt in on the tackle. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because
Tell you what, old TJ done took it over for the brothers. He is the pride and joy now.
right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
You know, JJ getting older, more wear and tear. Not the player he used to be.
2nd and 8. Herbert
That was a good play. Touchdown. But I was finna say, TJ Watt is taking over that helm for the brothers, representing very well.
just get it to him, let him do the rest.
Probably said that to him.
That was just a nice route.
I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
TJ was in chase mode from start to finish. 7-0. First quarter, 7:42 remaining. Chargers at home has set the stage. I never had a problem with powder blue. I love these jerseys too. Brought it out. 3-yard shot of 25.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
Not having Smith-Schuster in here, it hampers this offense. I mean, they have guys that can pick up on it. Ebron, of course, the tight end. Using a running back a little bit, kind of like how the Chargers is doing. Put him a little more in the pass route. There it is there, speaking. And just got to have other guys that step up. But as long as you got a guy like Big Ben, you have a chance. Oh, and they get to him, put him down. Did Jones get him or Bosa? Bosa for sure got an assist on that. Yeah, it was about the same time there. Just about. Puts him in 3rd and long. Oh my. Talk about off the target. Man was actually open. Could have made a move to get the first. Could have got dropped 2-3 yards shy. But at least you'd have gave yourself a chance. That was just a bad throw.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Sweet throw. Sweet.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
I put that right on him. Whoop. I think that was one of those option routes for the wide receiver. Depending on how he's played up top, whether he goes in or he goes out, that was a good read.
the gun with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so far, Steelers defense is not going to let Eckler beat them. So if you can make the plays in the air, you go right ahead. But one thing, we're not going to allow him to run all over the place.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
Oh, man, good setup.
Room for Eckler. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here.
This is just great play calling by the Chargers. It's like they're anticipating what their defense is going to run, what they're going to get in, when they're blitzing.
But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Like I say, the pass can loosen and open up the run.
A handoff, it's Eckler, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Herbert.
No.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure
Guess who?
back at the 39-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
I don't know. He keep making plays like that. I might have to call him Trent Jordan.
To the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
But this is what, this defense has to do.
Now on 3rd and long.
Can't let him sit back there and throw and make plays, because he will do it.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
About a
The ball is progression
50-yarder from here.
running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down?
Definitely makeable.
And Hopkins' kick is good.
He's got it. It's 10-0. Chargers opening up to an early lead.
A nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And now out come the Steelers. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
One thing I know about the Steelers offense in this game, they're going to have to establish a running attack. Yeah, we trust Big Ben and his arm, but if he has to sling it all day long with no running game, I'm not going to like the results.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end.
It's a way to jump and grab that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for
Big
16
catch.
yards to start the drive. First down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a
Me, I would come back with a play action. They'd be like, well, they picked up that big chunk of yardage. They might try to sneak in another run. Oh, yeah. I'll give you some play action. And I'm coming with another deep post strike. Oh, he's in shotgun. No disguise here. No. Waiting right there for him. Anything's open in the playbook for 2nd and 2.
Number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
Oh, man. That had a big play capability. He would have stayed on his feet. Still been running.
Providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
Chargers blitz. What I'm trying to say, getting fumbled here. They're basically threatening the blitz. They kind of backed off of it.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They hand this off to Harris.
There it is. That's the way to stick with it.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This is a must for this offense. I mean, don't have to have big breaks like that every time, but banging for 3-4 yards here, trying to stick with it, willing to run it back-to-back times on 1st and 2nd, and try and hopefully to have a 3rd and short. That's where Pittsburgh's gonna make their hay. Good strike. Isn't it amazing what a little bit of running game can do? Opens up a lot of things. And don't get Claypool going. Like I say, they have well enough what they need to win this game on the road. Now, will it happen? We'll see. Untouched. Okay, give us that half Ray Lewis dance.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Yeah, he say we're back in this.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Coming to the end of this first quarter. Let's go Chargers. Let's go Chargers.
Possession switch Switching back now to the Chargers. And fortunate to get points on the board last
That's a
time.
pretty good first quarter. 10 for 11.
Kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
That's a
and hit from
pretty
distances that
good
we almost already
completion
take for granted.
percentage.
We can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good
This
about
guy's
that.
easy to root for.
Love him up because he's
Talking about Justin
Now we'll see
Herbert.
if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On first down, it's Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out
Yeah, look at the 2 guys wide open.
how great it is because it gives you a two-way
Pittsburgh gonna have to create some turnovers in this game.
hard to defend.
Really give them a chance to win it. I don't see them playing straight up defense against this offense and getting enough stops to overcome and win the game. They got to muck it up a little bit. See, and they know their weakness. They're running pretty much the same route, and it's open every time. But they see that there's a weakness in the middle of this defense.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This should be the last play of this quarter.
On second down, Eckler.
What a run.
As he's inside the 40. Now we're good for 13 on the Charger first.
Well, it's going to go down 7-10 in the first quarter.
Our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here.
There's that middle shot again.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Hey, keep going to it till they stop it. I mean, easy yardage up to this point.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Running on first down, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package.
They say, yep, it's just the same as the first quarter. Because it's the second, I mean, you're going to find more wiggle room.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Oh, good bat down.
Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
You gotta give some credit there. Able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove.
Third and long.
Bring his arms down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
He's going to go for it. He's got it.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Man to man, and everyone's covered, and he took off.
He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
What Pittsburgh want to do, they want to force a field goal, if not a turnover. Keep this a 1-score game.
They couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep
Big 3rd and goal
straight shots on the
for both teams, but definitely for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They don't want them to punch this in right here. And they got him. Whoa, that was close. Will they gamble? That's going to be the question. Will they gamble? If I was them, I would gamble. You're going to have them backed up on the goal line. If you don't get it, you don't really have much to lose here.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And they're going to go for 3. Way to go, Steelers defense. Bend, but don't break.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because
I'll be right back. I got to take care of something real quick.
but now, even if
Be right back.
get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer answer to this. Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over once more. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Flushed out right. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. 5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Going on the ground with Eckler. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
To take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? From the gun, Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Well, I'm back in the saddle. Must have been the gumbo. Well, y'all don't have to lace me up. Did I miss an interception? Did I miss a fumble? Did I miss a Hail Mary throw? I mean, 16-7. Obviously, Pittsburgh is not in a position they want to be in. They're coming off the ball.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1.
And back to a 2-score game.
Switch hands 1st and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been
Eckler looked like he's trying to pave his way, edging to a 100-yard game. He continues to run hard. This Pittsburgh Steelers defense eyed in on him, and they kind of kept him down to a certain degree, but I don't think it's going to hold up. They're starting to really worry about that pass, loosening up that defense. Eckler is finding room. Oh my. Oh, he dropped it at the last minute. That would have been beautiful. I mean, rolling out off his back foot. Right-handed throw whip. Right on the money.
They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw on third down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Pretty good defense. They had everything covered. Got him back out there on the run, made him feel uncomfortable. Came off the ball early. No receivers looking for it. Time to punt it back.
Here's Ty Long now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. McLeod to return it.
That was a good return. Steelers got to get their offense going.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take
7 points just not going to do it.
Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Lucky to get that. I mean, the Steelers, they have to get points on this drive. Even if it's just 3. They need to get points leading into this halftime. This is a big 3rd and 2. He's got him. Yeah, that was a must.
The Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Oh.
Field, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football.
Was that Ebron?
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know.
And if it was, you don't see him drop those too often.
They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They got to get Claypool involved. He's a big play wide receiver. Once you get him involved early, let him get a few touches, he can make some big plays for you.
About the job there on the outside, shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the
They were right around that range where they could kick a field goal or possibly punt it, or even gamble for a long field goal. But at this point, I would not gamble for a long field goal. I'm not kicking a 55, 56, 57, 58 yarder at this point. Not giving up good field position leading to halftime. And that's going to put it right on the edge. I mean, that's a 51-yarder from here. And makeable.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That was Ebron who caught that ball. He might have could have drug and fought for 4 to 5 more yards to get it closer. Trying to cook this back to a one-score game. He's got plenty of leg. He's got it. Oh, he missed it? Wow. Excuse me. That's tough. Plenty of leg accuracy completely off. That will hurt. Leading right into halftime, you come off this good field position where the Chargers can dictate what's going to happen to end this half. They can take their time, milk this down, get them a solid touchdown, at worst a field goal. And if you're Pittsburgh, you're trying to do a quick 3 and out.
They are well aware of his playmaking ability. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And that's why they fared well in this game. I mean, they've been patient. Like right now, you think they'll get frantic and try to hurry up and push the ball up the field. No, they're taking their time. They're sneaking in these runs when you think they should be passing it for chunk plays. No. They're going to take their time, milk this clock, make sure there's another run. Going to make sure they get what they want out of it. But at the same time, giving Pittsburgh nothing. A little behind the chain, 2nd and 11. Let's see what they're going to do.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Herbert jet sweep as he taps.
Jet sweep. That was a nice play call. I mean, look at him. I tell you what, this Chargers, man, this is a well play called game on this offensive end. I mean, they've kept Pittsburgh guessing this whole first half.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
They're blitzing, and was he out of bounds? I thought so. That was huge. Good stop by Pittsburgh there.
Here's Ty Long now.
Gives them one more chance to put points on the board.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
He shanked it off the side of his foot. Yo, that was terrible. 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on
That means if he'd have just booted it straight out of bounds,
50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
he'd have won better than what he got on a shank.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
Good first pickup.
And he's taken down, but able to slip.
Good first down pickup.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Hurry up offense should be in effect.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Harris has it over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with
59 seconds
to go before half.
Who think the Steelers will at least get a field goal out of this? Or you think they're going to find a way to screw this up? They need points. Right there to Claypool. Just couldn't get out of bounds to save that timeout.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Oh, my. Did you see that throw and catch with that type of, tight coverage? That can get it out. Look at this throw and the angle of it. Man, you want to talk about arm strength. To throw that kind of route, an out at that angle with a defender right on his tail to cut him off. Big Ben fit that right where it needed to be. Whoa. Obviously, they want a touchdown. They're not even thinking field goal at this point.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger to the right side and complete to
got his man, but he's short of the line of game.
from the 20 to the 15.
They got about 2 more plays to get out of this. Wasting a lot of time. That's why you need to hurry up instead of the no huddle. Oh, that's not going to do it. That won't do it. Pretty much had everything covered. Like I say, he looked to his right, he had his halfback. He wouldn't have got a first or a touchdown, but he'd got positive yardage. Called timeout and could have kicked it then with an even shorter field goal. And he put a good foot into that one.
16-10.
Bring that down to a one-score game.
So the 3 points there. And
Keeps Pittsburgh in striking distance.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football.
Yeah, just take a knee, send us to half. This will go down 16-10 in the first half. A lot of football to be played. This is a toss-up. Go either way. Both teams going at halftime, make adjustments. See how they'll approach it for the second half. And we're at the half, and we'll be back.
So we have reached halftime at what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Balaj. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Back in the saddle. Pittsburgh is charging in scoring position. Wouldn't it be something here if they could actually take a lead with a touchdown?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
Oh, put him down. Look at this. What a good reach.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game.
I wouldn't miss. He just threw him off of him. Get out of here. Man, that way Ben threw that ball seemed like he was looking for the other receiver to end up in his hands. Yeah, get off of me. Great effort to try to get in the end zone. They come out spread. There he is. Wide open. Pittsburgh can take the lead with an extra point. Got a game, folks. Chopped him down to give him that passing angle. Quick strike.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
We'll see if that'll force the Chargers to get a little pass happy. They've been cool as a cucumber the whole first half. Let's see with them actually being down how they're going to respond.
Electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And
He stood him up. He said everybody was accounted for except for me.
Well, that was not what you would call straight
Everybody's hit all boom, got there. Oh, he said not me. Hello. With that run shows that they're still cool as a cucumber. Uh-oh. False start. Let's bag them up some more. Is it showing a little chink in the armor here? That first half, man, they played pretty much perfect football. Flag free first half, if I can recall. So Pittsburgh has to capitalize on this. Keep them behind the chains. Got to sneak one underneath, but no go.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
It can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case,
Pittsburgh still has to be careful. Justin Herbert is very capable of picking his yardage up. I mean, zipping it right to a receiver that's covered or open. He has the arm strength to get it there.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert.
Ah, and there it is. My. If you're Pittsburgh, that is not what you needed. I mean, hit it low. He had to reach down to grab it. That's tough.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high.
Either that or somebody didn't get the play call, ran the wrong route. When you see situations like that.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Herbert off the play action. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Look how quickly they just can come down and not be phased and get themselves back in scoring position.
He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 7, Herbert, throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
Oh, we got a flag down. Bringing them back. I say. I mean, right on the brink of a 1st down to saying, let's march backwards.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds yards after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
See another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
That's tough.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got it.
Oh, Big Braun.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Rumbling, stumbling, and bumbling.
Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a 2nd down and 6. On the delay, it's Balaj. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now run a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh trying to pile it on.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Second and 10.
If I'm Pittsburgh, I'm not trying to abandon the run.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Right there by the sticks.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Perfect time for a run.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And then if they don't get it, I'll be going on 4th as well. Won't that duck, got that off just in time. What will they do? What will they do? What do you say, Tomlin? I still would have ran that, knowing I'm going for it on fourth. Now it's like, well, like nothing. They're kicking. Fake, fake. They'll take it. So they, at least they can say, well, they got to score a touchdown to beat us.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to. And
yeah, good for that Chargers defense. Force that field goal.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Here's Eckler to begin.
Oh, hello. How you doing? The door's unlocked. I just walked in. I'm sorry.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be than great.
Hello.
I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed
Hello.
right in his lap.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Herbert.
Oh, man, that was a hard stick.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
6 for 78 for Keenan Allen. He's caught a lot of short balls. That's where you want to keep him. You don't want him going over the top. 3rd and 4, big time for the Chargers. And that was off the mark. Well, this is night and day if you want to look at it versus the first half to the second half. Obviously, the Chargers has lost their luster. Pittsburgh's going to try to capitalize on it. Oh, man. Can't stop the stampede.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Dante Johnson done his job. All you gotta do is mix in a little Claypool.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action with
Uh-oh. Bosa didn't bite at all. We say play action that.
He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
But you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect
You say, let's do the Bosa. Come with me. The Bosa.
Dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Still want to hand it off. Oh, man, they could be getting backed up even more here. Not good. This offensive possession has been wrecked. Totally wrecked.
Different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They run it with Milage.
It's a good pickup for a run. He just wanted to get some of that back. And he did just that. Still 3rd and long, but more manageable than what they had. Oh no. Bosa again with a takedown. A WWE takedown. Yeah, one man is not being able to handle him, especially when he gets it rolling.
He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Gets around him. A 46-yard
It's a good pickup.
on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
And they work this forward for about 3.
Put him down. It seems like they just don't want Eckler to get that 100 yards. They're making a good case. 2016 coming up on 4 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter. Pittsburgh has taken the lead. Chargers looking a little different on offense. Or should we just say and give the Pittsburgh Steelers some credit going in at halftime, making the necessary adjustments, making it a lot harder on the Chargers.
Here's Herbert.
Oh no, he cut him off. What a snatch. Oh man. He just got Deion Sanders. He said, I'm going to make you look like you're open. And here I come. Had his man back. So you can beat the linebacker, but I'm coming right across. I see everything. Pittsburgh is in the driver's seat.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Uh-oh.
And completes it to Claypool.
Who? Say it again. Claypool. His 3rd reception. 34 yards. Don't want to cut him loose now.
This drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
We're going to see what's on the tab for this week as well. This NFL schedule. My picks and predictions for sure.
Here's Roethlisberger. Right side.
Probably going to need somebody to keep a record of these picks and predictions. I want to see if I'm on a winning side or the losing side. See if I can compete with old Randy and the guys on Countdown. Michael Irvin, Susie, Steve Smith, Booger, McFarlane. Second and 10.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter.
Looking good. There's another out. Right on the money.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
We'll get these picks and predictions in here in a minute. Oh, like they say, do not leave your feet, because if you do, you can be depleted.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Got a 2nd and 5 here coming up. Right under 2 minutes.
Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. That escapes the sack.
No, he's not going to skip the second one. Big down. Coming up. Will these Chargers keep them out of the end zone? They need to force a field goal bad. Chargers want to keep this a one-score game. They still can pick up a first down as well. Nope. Field goal attempt. That'll make it 23-16. Third quarter is winding down. Okay, let's get into these picks and predictions. We got the Saints and the Eagles. Well, to be honest, my Eagles need to win out to make the playoffs at this point. We can go undefeated for the rest of these ball games. We can see postseason. Highly unlikely. Who I like in that matchup? Obviously, I'm going to go for my Eagles. We play Eagle football. We come in and play discipline, mistake-free at least, majority of the time. Not really a such thing as mistake-free. Things are going to happen, even if it's not flags on the field, missed assignments. So we got to play pretty close to our best. I'm not saying the Saints are top-notch team, that they're well-oiled and they don't make mistakes, but if we want it, we got to go ahead and get that one. So I'm sticking with my Eagles in that matchup. Saints and Eagles. Sunday afternoon. Texans and Titans. We can end this one real quick. Titans will be winning that ball game. I'm not gonna stick on that one too long. Washington football team and the Panthers. With all the hype with Cam Newton back at the helm. Oh, good catch. That might wake up this offense coming into the fourth quarter as we're winding down. But I don't know. Anything with the Washington football team with no name officially, it's hard to root for them. So I think the Panthers will pull that one out. Then you have the Dolphins and the Jets. They both are pretty pitiful. But who is less pitiful? I'm going with the Dolphins on that matchup. Yeah. I think the Dolphins will pull that one out. Going on the road to New York. Ravens and Browns. That's a good one to watch. That'll be a tough one right there. Tough grind, black and blue game. Are you kidding me? How did he catch that? With taking a shot. With taking the shot. That was a tough catch. Look at this. Jumped in the air. Got a guy coming right into him. But being a big body, he really didn't feel that lick too much. The defender got most of the blunt of that compact. You got the Colts and the Bills as well. Maybe I'm moving too fast. Let's go back to the Ravens and Bears. I didn't give my prediction on that one, actually. I'm going with the Ravens on that one. I don't think that's a shock to a lot of people. You know, so Chicago, they've been used to losing here lately, so we'll stick with that one. Colts and Bills, I have to go with the Bills on that one. Even though every week it seems like you have a team that upsets somebody, has no business winning the ball game, I'm just going to say that one's not it. Packers and Vikings. Packers are rolling. It's hard to bet against them, especially with Aaron Rodgers back. So, yes, I will put that mark right there by the Green Bay Packers. 49ers and Jaguars. 49ers, they're looking pretty good. They'll take that game. Lions and Browns. Lions got to win sometime. You know what? I'm going out on a limb on this one. This will be the week. The Lions come off the snide. Touchdown. And there they go. The Chargers has an opportunity to tie this game up with 12:54 remaining. He took the words right out of my mouth. We're going to have a fantastic finish to this ball game. In other words, a doozy. But yeah, I'm saying the Lions are going to knock off the Browns at home. And they'll get their first win of the season. So I want to see how that fares out. Okay, we got Bengals and Raiders. You know what? I'm going with the Bengals on this one. Yes, I am. I like everything the Raiders are doing. Trying to move forward, trying to get back in contention, especially around playoff time. Be good to see them in it. but not on this game. I think the Bengals will take this victory. And look at this matchup here, a must watch. All eyes, even ears, will be on this game. Cowboys and the Chiefs. I tell you what, if the Cowboys thought they wasn't getting, their respect before, you go into Arrowhead or whatever and win that ball game and see where that puts you. Everyone will take you very seriously. Go knock them off. But I would say the Chiefs will win that ball game. But for a respect factor, Cowboys need to get that one. They'll put a lot of noise to bed. People say, okay, this team looks like they're serious and possible appearance in the Super Bowl. That's what they're going to be talking about. Cardinals and Seahawks. Seahawks been having too much problems this year. People in and out of lineup. The quarterback just now trying to get acclimated, get back in his groove. Cardinals don't have time to waste. And they're not going to wait till you lick your wounds and get them all healed back up. No, they're coming for you. And Cardinals will pull that game out in Seattle. And obviously our game here, we got on the gameplay. We won't make no predictions on that one. But I think we all know who I'm really rooting for. Like I said before and stated, Pittsburgh Steelers, my dad's team. A long time Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so have to support it. He supported my Eagles when he was here. Rest in peace to him. So yeah, we just gotta keep it going. Then we go down and we look at the Giants and the Bucks. Not gonna bet against the Bucks either, or Tom Brady. You want me to bet against them, you better give me a better opponent, I would say. But like I say, anything can happen on Sunday. That's why we play these games. It could go either way. A team that has no business winning could actually win. Sometimes even blow out a good team. It just depends what side of the bed you wake up on, what you take serious. But Bucks on the tab for me to pull this game out. Patriots and Falcons. Do we have a rematch of the Super Bowl debacle years ago? I think they're still feeling it. They're still feeling the after effects. If you, the Falcons, you're coming in this game aggravated. You're coming in very disgruntled, irritable. Just want this game to start so you can just take that filth off of you from years ago, of that meltdown in the Super Bowl. Probably one of the biggest meltdowns I've seen, besides the Buffalo and the Houston Oilers. 35-0, I believe, at halftime. That one was, be pretty close. But
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool.
They didn't win it.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches.
25-0.
A very nice pickup of 33.
So, Patriots and Falcons, that was Thursday night, and it didn't fare well for the Falcons. Excuse me. Wow. But what a fall from grace. What a fall from grace. Two teams on a bye this week coming in is the Broncos and the Rams. But those are my predictions. And let me know yours. We have all day today, very early Sunday, to see how you fare, wins and losses, record-wise, and predicting these games, giving your picks, and possibly why. And Steelers are back in the end zone, so their offense is definitely loosened up in the second half. Don't know what Mike Tomlin was talking about, but he's giving gestures on the sideline. I think the Steelers want to come on the road and take this one. We'll see how much Herbert, I almost call him Hubert, but Herbert. See how much Herbert has to say about that. Hubert, Herbert, Sherbert.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Put the pressure back on. Yeah. Coming up on 9 minutes remaining in this one. How much mojo do the Chargers have? I think the Chargers have 2 more realistic possessions to try to make something happen. One here to obviously tie or, kick a field goal. But when they get it again, depending on the results of this possession, they'll have a chance to win it. They'll have a chance to win it. So this possession, and they'll have 1 more to go. Will that 1 more to go be all for nothing? Or will it put them in position to win the game? Uh-oh, no. 63, 28 carries. Gotta give up to this defense. They don't have him break for a long run. They're gonna keep him under 100, something I thought maybe they couldn't have done. Seemed like he was loosening it up as the game was going, but they're focused. They got a plan in place and they're executing it. Third and 3. This will be close to being the game for them if they don't pick this up.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy.
That was a big stop. A missed opportunity for the Chargers, because that play looked like it could have easily been caught.
As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Here's McLeod on the return.
Anybody know anything about Borden? Because Pittsburgh is going to have a milk job coming up. They might start running more than usual. They're going to want to run and milk this clock. Pittsburgh shouldn't be a rush with anything. Come out, shock them in a shotgun and a strike. They're anticipating them thinking they're going to run the ball, run the clock, and they come out and pass.
I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
Trying to stay aggressive.
That guy was covered. So that took his attention.
Me personally, I'll be milking a little clock because it almost really doesn't matter what you do on this possession. You're able to run some of this clock down. It puts a lot of pressure on the Chargers and pretty much very slim to none of coming back and winning this ball game.
Potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said.
Big 3rd and 10 for the Chargers.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked up.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh,
A man over the middle, and it's
the
complete.
running back. That hurts.
Brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers.
Me personally, that's a ball game.
23 yards on the play.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball 3rd down. Got the big
That
completion
looks
and
like ball game to
first
me.
set of downs now, they've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Oh,
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 17-yard line. That'll put him up over 100.
what a throw. Pittsburgh looking to seal this deal.
Seem to stop it.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation.
He's definitely the star receiver in this ball game.
Expecting to throw the football. Swings, slants,
All the
quick
attention to
outs, plays that
Claypool.
gets center safe.
Opening it up for Johnson.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. A draw play now. Balaj.
Uh-oh.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup.
Good hard run.
2nd and 3.
Missed tackle right at the point of contact. This could not bring him down.
Running it right.
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh,
Incomplete.
dropped by Claypool.
Catch passes with people trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the ball
He's got to come down with that.
pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2 things happened there. It made it 3rd down, and it stopped the clock.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Well, at least he didn't force it. Live to see another day. Just make this a 2-score game. And Bosa, he's just doing what he do.
6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense?
I mean, he's been at Big Ben.
This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
But Pittsburgh will be gladly to kick a field goal. I mean, it's the kick here that seals it.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the
2-score game.
Leafs down at 10.
significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was
Not much.
the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game.
Not much.
And they were able to get it done.
They got to do some quick striking here. I mean, they need points quickly. Even if it's a field goal, they just need points.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler.
Whoa.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
This possession means so much for
They were unable to get blocked. Came right through.
make this a one-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown. Second and 6. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this
Got the 1st down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to it, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll go out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds. Didn't really want to do that, but kind of let him, veered him right to the out of bounds mark.
Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To the air again, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down
Tough run.
midfield at the 49-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Good stick.
And he's going to go down.
That's exactly what they didn't need.
Gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat now and run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert flush to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they getting him on the hunt.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh my.
And the Steeler
They're just wrecking him.
He's gonna go down. Chris Wormley drops him for
They
a
wrecked
loss of
his whole offensive possession with sacks.
4th down. 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just
See,
couldn't find
Ben's
it.
fired up.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
On first down, Harris. And a penalty flag down.
Is that a face mask?
And let's listen in.
No, it's a block in the back. Y'all are slowing up the ending of this game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Chargers
Ran all the way across the opposite side of the football field. Had plenty of space, but once again, he's drawing like a magnet. He just has to cut across, leaving daylight.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
All this is just dressing. Just dressing with a little bit of ranch, 1,000 Island, Italian, French.
Just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final.
This is just a patty cake-up job right here.
Still 8 up time, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Herbert and the Chargers down by 13. A minute 37 remaining. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
Let's see what they can do to try to patch this up a little bit.
Now Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone inbounds, get them on the ground.
And This leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert.
Almost a pick.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert to throw. And this pass broken up.
Can't hold on to that one either. I'm punting this football. There's no need to really go for it. I mean, you're not going to win the game. Just put more players at risk. I ain't get the scoreboard ran up on you, but well, actually, they'll just drop to a knee. That was a tough one. But guess who's got it?
He's got Eckler. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
I don't know what that play does for you, but hey.
Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Throwing, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. Not able to get a single yard there.
This should be the last play coming up.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
3rd and 4.
Herbert gonna throw. He's got Allen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That will do it, folks.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one.
What about Pittsburgh? You want to talk about a huge game to pull out? 36-23. After they've been flat pretty much the first half. It's been all Chargers. But you flip sides of that football field, come in after the locker room. Somebody got cast with a different spell. Stats up next.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
(36-23). Total offense 490 to 427 belongs to the Steelers. Rushing yards belongs to the Steelers as well, 107 to 97. Passing yards, Steelers as well, 383 to 330. Who got the first down battle? Pittsburgh with 26, Chargers 21. Punt return, kick return. You can take a peek at that if you want. Let's look at the total yards. 625 Steelers, 487 Chargers. One turnover in this one. Pretty clean football. Both of them were terrible in 3rd down conversions. I mean, do you really have a winner here? Chargers had a few attempts on 4th down, which they needed to do, had to do, wanted to do. Look at the red zone percentage. Hundreds across the board. 7 for 7 for Pittsburgh. 3 for 3 for Chargers. How about the TDs here? 3-2 belongs to Pittsburgh. Field goals 4-1 belongs to Pittsburgh. Chargers have the time possession, which could be, good or bad, blessing or curse. Which quarterback brings a win? Ding, 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 ding. Ben Roethlisberger. No picks for him with 2 touchdowns, 70% completion. Threw for more yards and a better passer rating. And on top of that, he gets the win, which is the ultimate category. So Big Ben is true once again. And they stopped Eckler. That was a little shock to me. Kept him with 63 yards. I mean, they stayed with him all day long. Oh, excuse me. We got to get back to that. Where we at? That was definitely the wrong button there. Yes. Harris had 15 for 72. Not many opportunities, but he made the best out of it. Look at Johnson. Deontay Johnson. No drops to go with all of that. A touchdown with 2 receptions, well over 150 yards receiving. One thing Eckler did do, he got in that passing game and 12 catches for 90. No drops for him as well. Keenan Allen, he was right there on the brink of it, 100. Had a drop, 8 grabs in a losing effort. Well, there you have it, folks. Pittsburgh came through big against the Chargers at home. So that gameplay sets it up. We'll see for Sunday night. Will this be the case? It's Goodymo Gaming. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Till next broadcast, we out of here. Peace.